People always want to talk about how underage drinking is a problem, but no one seems to want to talk about how they can help combat the issue. There are many factors that go into underage drinking being an issue in and of itself, and different things that we can do to help lower the amount of underage drinking that occurs. Drinking is a problem with teens as they tend to binge drink more than anything, which can be combated by raising their self-esteem and lead to an increase in positivity in their attitudes. First, the main problem is binge drinking, and statistics show that 90% of alcohol consumed by teens involves binge drinking. On average, 4,300 underage deaths are caused by an excess in drinking. This excess in drinking is binge drinking, which is considered to be 2 or more high level of alcohol drinks per night. As of 2013, around 1.4 million people ages 12 to 20 were involved in binge drinking, and the numbers have only increased since then. These are alarming numbers, as the years prior to 2013 were much lower. These statistics come from an article called Teen Drinking Stats, Facts Regarding Underage Alcohol Abuse. Next, most teens see drinking as a way to escape things, and a way to help them with moving away from that is by helping them build their self-esteem. One way to do this is by always accepting and loving the person that they are, even though we don't necessarily agree with it ourselves. Each teen deals with things differently in their own minds and combats different issues by themselves. A lot of teens see alcohol as a way to move away from their issues and use it as a coping mechanism for everyday problems. Another way is by consistently offering praise when these people do things in an exceptional manner. This raises their self-esteem and helps them feel like they aren't worth nothing, and helps them turn away from alcohol abuse. These facts come from an article titled, Prevent Your Child from Underage Drinking. Finally, with people's self-esteem higher than it has been, these young people will have an increase in positivity and productivity. They will want to better themselves away from the consumption of alcohol and will begin to change the way they previously handled things. They will start to think more clearly and handle things in a more productive and positive manner, and they will see things clearer than they did before. Their irritable behaviors will lower, along with the long-term consequences of a higher chance of alcohol addiction. These facts come from an article titled Consequences of Underage Drinking. In conclusion, a teen's main issue with alcohol is binge drinking. A way to combat this with assistance from others is by trying to help raise their self-esteem, and this change leads to them being more positive. In order for this kind of change to occur, it is up to the older people in these teens' lives, mainly the ones that they look up to help them shy away from such a path. A way to do this is by constantly reassuring them of the fact that they are not failing in their everyday life and they are succeeding at the things that they try. This is very important for a developing teen as they feel the pressures of everyday life from their friends, their school, and mostly their family. If this is accomplished, then the situation becomes much easier contained, and the number of underage binge drinkers will lower.